the 91st Sun Bowl game is just 2 days away, but before we get to the kickoff, there are plenty of events for fans to enjoy. The Fan Fiesta kicks off tomorrow, December 30th at the El Paso Convention Center from 4 to 10 p.m. and it's all free. It's a family-friendly event featuring live entertainment, food, and games. It also features the exciting Battle of the Bands where the university marching bands compete. It's open to the public, offering fun for all ages. And joining us this morning are some special guests to talk about these events. And what do we have here, Paul?
Thanks. Well, joining us this morning, we have two very special guests here joining us. Pat Valdez-Rio, you are the community, or the chairman rather, of special events for the Sun Bowl Association, and Ashley Rios on the 2024-25 Sun Court, the lady in waiting. Thank you guys both so much for joining us. Pat, I want to start with you talking about the Fan Fiesta. We just mentioned it, a lot of excitement every year. What should fans expect this year for the Fiesta?
Well, first and foremost, thank you for having us, Paul. So the Fan Fiesta has been in play for numerous years, and it's a full community event. We want to invite the city of El Paso, neighboring communities, our sister city in Juarez as well, just because of the fact that it brings everybody together. It's a free event. It's downtown. You've got Winterfest going on. We're going to have a parade. You'll have the Battle of the Bands. We'll have activities inside the convention center. It is just an amazing evening prior to the Sun Bowl game itself.
Very exciting. I know a lot of people are looking forward to it as well. And Ashley, as the lady in waiting on the Sun Court, what's the role that you play and that the Sun Court plays in bringing the community together for these events this week?
Yes, so my role on the Sun Court is to support our queen, Reagan Jaber, and to support the other princesses as well. And our role tomorrow night, we will be out there in the community engaging with everyone that shows up, saying hi to everyone. If y'all see the crowns, come and take a picture with us. We'd love to say hi. And we will be in the parade as well, going around Winterfest areas, waving at everyone, and feel free to come up to us.
And Pat, one of the very much anticipated events, the Battle of the Bands, taking place tomorrow as well. Are there any new twists this year or anything that fans should be particularly excited about?
So you've got to know that there is a parade that goes around San Jacinto Plaza. We have been in, this is probably our 4th year with that parade, and we'll have both bands to kind of show off in the community, bring everybody back into the convention center, and then inside the Battle of the Bands. We've got 200 plus of the marching band members that will be in El Paso, and it's an opportunity for the community to see both bands at high. So we are so excited to have that. And that just kind of leads in with mariachis, folklorico dancers. You've got all sorts of activities going on. So we're very excited with everything that's going to take place.
That's awesome. And Ashley, I want to put you on the spot here just for a second. What has been your favorite part about working with the Sun Bowl Association through all these events this year and now finally leading up to the big week and the big game?
Yeah, so my goal of being on the Sun Court has just being an ambassador for El Paso. So my favorite part is just telling everyone, especially the players that come in, about El Paso, about our food, about our culture, about the El Paso spirit. So that has been my most favorite part of this whole process.
That's awesome. And Pat, you mentioned a special guest potentially at the end of the festivities at Fan Fiesta. Do you want to talk about that a little bit?
Yes, definitely. So the parade comes around, like we said, Winterfest. Actually, the doors open at 4 p.m. So come in and join us. Then you get to go out, do the parade, come back in for Battle of the Bands, and then we have the Spasmatics. I don't know if you're familiar with them, Paul. You might be a little bit young, but they were a big band from the 80s, coming back into El Paso and being with us to go ahead and close down the Fan Fiesta and getting ready for the next morning for the big game.
That's awesome. Well, definitely looking forward to all the Fan Fiesta fun and the big game coming up as well later this week. So thank you guys both for joining us